After watching this morning live on Metro TV, this morning we are talking about password. I mean, password is very, very important and crucial to everyone. It's very easy, but then, I mean, if you take the right steps, you make sure that the right security protects your password. Why is this 11? And we have DK Cyber this morning here to tell us more about password. Yeah, DK, how are you doing?
I'm good.
This is the first time I'm seeing Learn with DK Cyber. I mean, before you leave here, you give us some. Oh,
All right.
thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, I was just laughing about the passwords because my password, only God knows.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Very simple.
And if somebody catches me,
Wow.
I'm dead. But that's one of the reasons why DK is here to help us with that. What is the surest password, format that really people should be using? Because some is just their names and they'll turn it and add some birthdays in it and all of that.
You know, I have never tried that before. Adding names and no.
Really? So which one is yours?
Mine, how can I say it?
I love the conversation. All right, so good morning to our viewers. When we talk about password, it's very key here because, see, the difference between your account and my account is password, right? Yeah. So it's always important for us to pay attention to when we are setting our password. Now, when you are setting password, we have indeed some criteria or some processes we need to go through. You ask that, what's the surest password or the safest password? It's you taking some precautions. The first one is make sure your password is not less than 8 characters.
Okay.
It should be, the standard should be, for me, ideally, 12 and above. And the 12 and above characters, letters that you are setting for your password, you need to have upper letters, you need to have lower letters, and you need to have some special signs, like the @ right? So I always advise people that you can do what to maybe if your name is Desmond or David, I know David, there's A in there. The A, I can decide to make the A @ you understand? Introducing a special character inside. Okay. I'm just writing my name. The reason why it's dangerous to use English name and weak password is an attack called dictionary attack. You have no idea. We have a tool in our Kali Linux that within a second I can run through the dictionary words. If I have like Desmond is a dictionary word, it's an English name. David is an English name. David 1, 2, 3 is part of the English names with a number. I can just run an attack and I will get the password. So that's why it's very difficult, and we always advise people to go through the right process. Like we have a system to check if your password is weak or not weak. A system like Password Monster. Password Monster. When you get to that platform, they will allow you to put in your password there, and they will tell you how long it will take a hacker to hack that password.
Okay.
So if you go to Password Monster this morning, you can try www.passwordmonster, the monster that we know. Then you put in a password. So the password you're going to put would, if you don't have upper letters, lower letters, and that small letters, those is going to tell you the very simple way or the very easy way a hacker can hack that password. Okay. So that is part of it, right? We also have a platform called Have I Been Pwned, of which that platform, we normally use it to access links that they send to us. Either the link is a phishing link or the link has some embedded malicious code in that link. But when you go to Have I Been Pwned, we have a platform called Password. When you click on the password side, you can put in your password and they will run a search query through all the databases. You know, we have said that LinkedIn, Facebook, other platforms have suffered from data breaches, right? So if your password is involved in any of those data breaches, that platform would tell you that, oh, your password was bad, right? So assuming you are using David 123, they definitely 123, some password someone has used before, and it's quite weak password. So we don't need to use such password. However, we have ways that the hackers use to hack our passwords. We have a system called a brute force attack through guessing. Within a simple command, they can guess a lot of words and get your password through what they call dictionary attack. Okay. They can also get it through the very simple way has been the social engineering attack, that I can just easily place a link out there and tell you that, okay, please, can you click this link to go and do this for me? You get there, they'll ask you to log in again. The login, you are putting your password. Now, the password you're inputting is going to be in plain text. I mean, when you're putting Desmond at Ghana 247, it's the same thing. I can easily grab that password and go and use it against you.
Okay.
However, we also use unsecure networks, right? So if you're using unsecure network, assuming like you want to go into an account and you just found a link, and you use the link and you are going there to do the logins, it works as a phishing link. That one too, they can grab your details, your login credentials.
Okay.
So it's very important to check these things.
So just when I was talking about the password monster, I tried that on my phone. Oh, and they are telling me 3 days.
Your password is what?
It's going to take 3 days to crack my password.
Yeah. And,
Wow.
and in 3 days, someone can spend that days on you to crack their password. You get
Okay.
it? So that platform is a platform. Normally, I don't trust web-based systems. So if you are setting the password to be, let's say, David at 12345, you can put David at 1334 and leave the last letter and put it in the password monster.
Okay.
Don't let the password monster also know your password for any reason. You understand? For security reasons here. So I'm saying that you are using a password monster to check your password.
Okay.
That if your password is weak. So assuming my password is David123456, I would rather put David12345 and leave the 6, right? And that would also run and tell me how long a hacker can do what? Hack my password. But that is a very well-proven website that will show you that your password is weak or not weak, right?
And they give the review that using that password is like locking your front door and leaving the key under the mat. Just imagine that. And your password is of a medium strength because it contains 3 dictionary words and a name. Okay.
Wow.
So
Wow.
they give you.
They'll give you
Okay.
reviews, password
Okay.
monster. So it's something that we should try every now and then because see, what is hacking? If I want to hack you, what is it? It's just I need your login credentials and I hack you. Assuming I want to attack your service, what do I need? I just need the admin login details to go and affect whatever I want to do, to throw the malware on your system, to throw the spyware on your system. You get the point here. So that is the only thing for us to use to protect ourselves. How do we protect ourselves online today? Okay. If you say DK Cyber, I've used the most secure security systems on my account. What am I doing? A certain strong password. Because without a strong password, someone can easily break into my account and hack me.
Okay.
You get it? You check your password.
Yeah, they said it would take 6 days to break mine.
Oh, wow. So yours is a bit higher than.
Wow. So 6 days and 3 days.
Yeah.
6 days.
So ideally, there should be
Yes. Upper letters,
upper letter,
lower,
lower,
numbers,
numbers,
and also special signs.
special signs.
Yes. And it shouldn't be less than 12 characters to me.
Okay. I mean, everybody should try this one in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to just change
Yeah,
your password.
www.passwordmonster.com.
Password monster. So you can find out how strong your
How strong yours? Mine is
your-
6. Desi is 3.
So I mean
And
for
I think
now.
mine is trillion something.
Hey, DK.
Oh yeah, I can put it for you.
Okay, so I mean for those of us who are out on social media
Yeah.
and we get to use the same password for all of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even our email.
I would say it's very suicidal to do that, Desmond. You see, the point here is that if I'm able to intercept or get one of your password, that means literally I've got all your account.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do whatever I want to do. That's why when someone's Facebook is hacked, definitely it gets their Instagram, gets their Twitter, and even their Gmail, because they use one password and it's like a pattern. They have one pattern and the second pattern they follow like that. So when you get their pattern of setting their password, you just entirely hack them. But Desmond, the point here is that someone asks you, how do I set a strong password?
Yeah.
See, sometimes we don't have to, learn how to set strong password. There are so many ways you can do. See, assuming the happiest day in my life was let's say the saddest day in my life was June 4th, right? So June 4th is the day I will never forget, right? I want to set June 4th as password. So I want to add my name and June 4th. So I will say, okay, David, capital D, the A there will be at, right? Okay. Then V, then I will be exclamation mark, and D. Then at the June I'll rather I'll turn it, right? I'll start from back, from the E-N-U-J.
Okay.
You understand? So I have set a password, but that U-N-E-J is not a dictionary word. No one can guess this.
Yeah.
It makes it strong.
Yeah.
You forget who?
You forget.
You use a scenario.
I used the 10/1 for my Instagram.
Yeah.
And I think I used the other side for my LinkedIn.
Yeah. So that's setting a midpoint.
Yes.
You know that you have a password written down. You say, okay, I will start logging in my password from the back,
to the
front or from a midpoint to the left to the right.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know,
Yeah.
this, if we were to be in JHS or primary school, the teacher will be coming around, let me see your password. So we'll go around and we're checking people's password. But it's been really educative, you know, teaching us this morning about passwords. I'm going to change mine.
Yes, you need to. You need
I'm going to change mine. The next time I come and check password monster, it's going to be
Maybe
1 billion.
Trillion.
Yeah, like mine.
Thank you so much, DK Cyber, for joining us
Great.
this morning. We're grateful. So, DK Cyber is the youngest in charge when it comes to
the youngest
cyber
ever
security.
crime.
Yes, so, yes, guys, before we just go, happy birthday to Zoe Anita Ode. Today is your birthday, and also to Daniela Opoku, all here at Metro Television, and also happy birthday to Reverend Victor Aye and Victoria Aye Quaid. Today, you're both 60 years, and this from the entire family. May God keep you and bless you with the good work you're doing from the entire Asamoah family. And also, happy birthday to Angela Okiti. So that's it for the morning. Dana, it's been a great morning already.
Oh yeah, and I'm just repeating what the website is: www.passwordmonster.com. When you just go, it will ask you to just put in your password. When you put it, to give. But when you start typing, it will be telling you how many minutes, how many seconds. Then it will just give you the answer. Then it will give you the review below it. Yeah. So do that this morning. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for the show today. My name is Desmond Okreko, as you can call me, Decipating the Star Boy. And
I turn on watching.
yes, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 7 a.m. And big shout out to DK for coming through. Up next is Good Morning Ghana with Dr. Randy Abe. Enjoy the rest of our programs. Shout out to the production team. Bye-bye.